Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara, and I know it's sort of rare that I greet you with some makeup on, which is a relief, I think. It's a little nice for some days, right? And the reason being is because I actually did a full review, and this is all the GWEN Stefani brand, which if you've seen those videos, I've been loving and enjoying and having fun with it. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that I got all 4 quads and I've been reviewing one by one. And so today with this look, I had review one of them. I don't remember now. I think it was Just a Girl. However, I was in the mood, and after doing some things around the house and things like that, I removed my eyeshadow, not my mascara. And I thought, why not? We're gonna try one of the other quads. It's rare that I have energy for 2 in one day. So this is Rich Girl. It is the most terracotta of the 4. And I have a video with all the swatches of all of them. If you wanna watch that, I'll link it down below. But I just thought, you know, since I'm in the mood and I have very bold eyebrows, very bold lipstick, I thought of trying it this way. Of course, because it's so terracotta and so bold, probably I would go with a more terracotta sort of lips and look altogether, even the bronzing. However, I was very curious of how this will look with the bold lipstick and the bold eyebrows. So if you're interested on how this one looks on me, keep on watching. All right. So let's begin with, there's obviously 2 matte and 2 more shimmer shades. I'm gonna start with this as a transition, then I'm gonna use this to smoke it out, and then this inner corner, and this all over the lid. You know, the usual that so far we've been doing. You know, you can really smoke it out with this all over the lid too. You know that. We'll see, maybe I'll go there, maybe not. It would all depend on how this is looking. This quad is the darkest of the 4. And so probably she was targeting darker skin tones as well, which is appreciated. But nevertheless, I think this would also work for fair skin like mine. Now, I was gonna do it just transition shade, but if you were aware, I started applying it all over my lid. Why? Because I think that's what I wanted to do as I started seeing the color. The reason being is I couldn't do a normal eye like I had described because of the boldness of everything else. And I just discovered that as I was applying it. So I applied it in my crease. And then I thought, oh no, I can't go with the gold in the crease. I mean, I could, but it's just too traditional for the boldness of the eye, I think. See, with the other look, it worked because it was very light eyes and then bold lips. But I think what is happening with these colors, it's not gonna be very light eyes and bold lips. It's gonna have to be striking eyes as well and bold lips. Or what I had described, we can do a terracotta eye, but then use more of a terracotta lighter sort of lips. Does that make sense, everything I'm telling you? You know, I kind of speak aloud, and I'm hoping that you guys understand what I'm going with it. But so I took this because I was gonna put the red. I was gonna equalize the other day, but the other eye. But right now, I am curious what would happen if I actually start, let me clean this brush. If I start with the red in my crease on the other eye. Now, when you first grab the eyeshadows, it looks powdery. It releases powder, but when you apply the shade, it goes kind of a creamy, Like I don't see all the powdery missing in my eye. So that's very nice. I explained that in the other videos where it applies almost like if it's cream to powder, but it doesn't look on top of the skin. It looks as if kind of if it melted onto your skin. And look at the beauty. Now, can you tell the difference? This is the orange color and this is the redder color. Yeah, I think you can tell, right? And I was just playing with it just to see how they look different on my eye and my eye color. So which one you like more? This is more terracotta. And I will have to match some bronzing and some other lips. I think the red, well, I might compete with it a little bit. All right, but now that I saw, I have to equalize a little bit. So I'm gonna use the red and put it mostly on my crease and down. And this is how I was gonna do it anyways. Now, it will be interesting how I'm gonna equalize this eye. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the orange and really apply it all over. So you can see it and it becomes a priority color in the eye. Then I'm gonna turn the red and put it on top as I did on the other one, simulating. So it will not be exactly the same because obviously I applied it a little different. So this one should be a little darker, but you know, I'm mixing the same two colors, so you should get close. And I have to say today, my hair kind of curl up and I sort of like it, but all day I've been seeing, you see Lucia Ball, you know, the famous comedian from the United States from the 60s. Nicole Kidman just did a movie about her, and I think there's a documentary coming up. I don't know if that's why it's in the air and they're kind of bringing her up for her legacy. But this haircut reminded me totally of that 1950s. Of course, they used to do it nicely with curls and everything. This curl up because of the humidity outside. Yes, I could have blow dried a little bit and do my usual, but I actually like it when it curls up like this. It doesn't curl up like this every day. So, but it did remind me of Lucille Ball. All right, so look at that. Now we're gonna put a little bit of the golden shade in the inner. Might be too dark, but let's see. I like it, it's golden. I actually like it quite a lot. I should have put that a little bit more. Well, I should have. I can still do it. Come on. Yeah. So it's lighting up a little bit my eye look because I think I had overdone it. Okay, I can't smile because all the wrinkles show up. So I really like this quads. I think I have said it, and I'm really liking for a difference because I've been wearing a lot of light, barely there, neutrals, and I am enjoying this terracotta memory of the 80s or 90s. I like that era. I like those colors. Now, I'm gonna bring it a little bit down here because I think I overdid the darkness. All right. Maybe put a little bit of concealer so I can really brighten up my under eye. Are you liking this so far? Hope I'm not making a mess of myself. So I put a lot of the golden on the inner. And now I'm gonna put a little bit of the copper. It's more like dark gold. Look at this, right? But it has a little bit of copper. I'm gonna bring this just out of curiosity, in the lid. I didn't have to do this, but oh yeah, this nice copper. Look at that. And it shows, and you know, it has a shimmer. Those two shades have shimmer, but enough that you could wear it during the day. Of course, these are too dark probably for me, so I will only use this for night. But if you're a little darker than me, perhaps that just gives you a tiny little bit of the shimmer you need and not. I'm loving it. Now, I wouldn't have gone, you can go with the black eyeliner. I would not go with the black eyeliner. I would go for brown. And I'm going to use the Victoria Beckham Cocoa. I haven't pulled it out in the newest videos. I hope you were not missing a little bit of my Victoria Beckham. If you've been with me, you know that I ordered the full set. And so I've been wanting to really utilize that set. And because I ordered because I really like the colors and the formula and all of that jazz. But there's so many brands and so many new launches and so many new things, you know. I got the Natasha Denona, which I really have enjoyed, the black, the brown, you know. Right? And you know, the Natasha Denona is a little more brown. I'm talking about the eyeliner. And so perhaps it would look great with this look. But because I had worn black before, I thought I needed a brown but dark, right? Wow. I like this. So I just want to let you know the versatility, right? And why we buy so many lip eyeliners and all of this. You know, if you are not into makeup, it's not worth it to you. A brown is a brown, and what do you care, right? But if you are into makeup like I am, and probably you are if you're watching videos of this sort, how the different tone of the shade makes a huge difference to us. I mean, to me, darker, medium, more chocolatey, you know, more red makes a big difference. I remember before I started a channel, my husband used to see me staring at the screen of the computer, looking at the different shades of a lipstick, and he couldn't understand why I will be staring for over 3 minutes into a screen with full of lines of lipsticks. He thought I mean, how much can you see? I'm like, no, it's the different tones. Yes, passion sometimes can look a little crazy. What can I tell you? All right, so I do need some copper brown something, because if not, it doesn't look like it all together. And I pull out two that could work. So I pull out the Chantecaille Goa, but I think this is too cool. I need a little warmer. Now, I do have this brand new, I haven't tried it. It's not brand new out there, but it's very brand new to me, my collection. It might be recent release, but I saw somebody using it and I just wanted to try it. I don't even know if it's gonna be too dark for me or not. Let's see if it's warm enough. Yeah, I think so. This is the Sisley Phyto Touch Illusion de Été Powder Gel Bronzante. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what is it about it that I was looking for, but we'll check. So I'm gonna do a little bit of this, and I'll feature this in another video so you can see it from scratch, because I'm obviously already wearing some things on my face. Not a lot. I'm wearing the Tone 4 Illuminating Shade bronzer, cream bronzer, and I'm wearing some of the Dentelle Dior blush. So not a lot of stuff, but yet, okay, how's that looking? I think it's not warm enough, actually. This is a little cool tone. And so I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it quite a bit, and I'm liking what it's doing to my skin. So that is first impressions. However, I like it. I don't know if to leave it like that or to bring a little more. Yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Right? Is it bringing the terracotta enough, or do I need a little more golden something there? No, I like it. I mean, it did shape. I will have to play. The other one that came to mind, let me see if I can find it here quickly. I guess not. Is the, I have here the tone 4. This is Terra, but it has one that is golden. Let me see if I pull it. Oh yeah, here it is. It's just a bigger one. It's interesting because I use Terra a lot more, and I have the small one. And of course, this is the Gold Dust, and it's huge. And it's brand new. Not new to my collection, but I definitely use this one a lot more. Look at the difference. But see, this one is cooler, and this one is a lot more orangey. So let's see what happens with this one. I'm gonna use a fluffier brush because I do want the orangey golden to show. I don't want it just to contour with it. So let's see if I don't start making a mess here. Oh yeah, now we're talking. See, we're going to that 80s, 90s sort of terracotta golden sort of look. And I have to say, I'm liking this looks back. Yes, I don't see all the brands going for it. This is GWEN Stefani. But I like what she's doing. I think I say that. Even yesterday, I tried the Natasha Denona palette. I mean, pastel palette. Sweet. And I said the same thing. I love this trend. I hope we jump in the wagon. 80s, you know, fluorescent pastels. This is totally not that. But I also like it. And I also want it back. So it seems like we're going throwbacks. It seems that the 2020s are becoming like a mixture of all the past, or trying to create the past but in the new. Because I see all these trends from the past coming back and intertwining. They're not exactly the same, but they're not totally different. So I'm very curious what comes out next, but I think we're in that in-between sort of place. So, having said that, I'm not going to use any highlighter, which I could, but I don't want to. I will use the Camellia, the new Chanel Camellia, a little bit. No, I think I like it like this because it's just too much. We have the red lipstick and we have that. So, I hope you like this look. This will be the final look. Oh, should I brought it? Oh, all right, let's do it. You saw the final look. This is as far as I would go. And let's just apply a little bit. It's okay a little bit because it's not even that strong on my skin color. And so just apply it a little bit, right? I mean, we're playing. Just a tiny little bit. I'm not gonna destroy my look, I hope. So a little bit. Ding, 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 ding. See, so little you can barely see it's there. Just so I look a little more uplifted, like if I need more. Lovely. So now this is the final look. Yes, it's similar to the other one because I have the same red lipstick, same everything. However, it's a different quad. Look at the eyes. Yes, I can clean it up a little bit with some concealer, but you get the grasp of it. Look how beautiful. Well, this is already showing the inner lips. Not fair. It's been a couple of hours. This is the GWEN Stefani liquid lipstick. And I have to tell you, I love the blood bowl color, but it's not my favorite formula. I much prefer her, I can never remember, what is this? This is the original recipe, but it is Shine lipstick. I much prefer this formula, but I love the boldness and the dark blood of this one. But there you have it. So this is the final look. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it this moment. Please ring the bell in the right hand corner. Please comment below, thumbs up, all that jazz. See you in the next one.